What's up everybody, it's TheScratchBully again, and I'm teaching the beatbox of how to do the 3 snares. At least what I call them. This is the inward, the outward, and the regular. So let's get started. Alright, so this is the outward snare. Pretty much the first legitimate snare that any beatboxer would know that I had mastered. And it was really after the snare that I regularly used when I wasn't really good at beatboxing. And that snare was just simple, like psst. Just pretty much like you're whispering to somebody, psst, hey, just kind of like that. And the beats for those would go just pretty much like that. Then I started getting into this other snare that's pretty much I felt twice as good about knowing how to do that. Of course, I mean anybody would. And soon you will after the end of this video. And a little bit of practice. Anyway, this is the outward snare. Pretty much just a combination of the kick drum and what sound the F make, the letter F makes. It goes from to immediately right after it. So it's just like that. I'm talking immediately right after. So it goes and then immediately to just like that. I mean, I do admit it's a little bit difficult, and it did take me a bit of practice to go from to going from the 19th letter in the alphabet to the 6th. Pretty hard, kind of like a ranking system. I did get better, I did get good at it. And I mean, to say the least, I did get good enough to be able to map it out for other people to learn. So, but yeah, so here is the inward snare. A bit different and not as hard as the outward snare. Now the inward snare is very similar because inward and outward snare have the F sound that the letter F makes, but instead of going outward, it's inward a little bit. It sounds like you're kind of breathing in like that, but it's you're pretty much, when you say the F's, when you say the sound the F makes, instead of the air going outward, it's going down. And you'll be able to, like, you know, feel it on your chin and stuff. So it goes, or like, you know, feel it on your bottom lip and stuff, instead of it going out. So instead of going from to, you're going to. And it's kind of like, in a way, saying the R sound, like but you're saying it like, instead of like pronouncing it, you're like breathing out in a way that you would say the sound. Like, instead of you're going, so you're pretty much going from to just like that. And with a little bit of practice, of course, you'll be able to get that down too. It's easy for some, hard for some, depending on your dedication, depending on your practice. And mine I just, like, you know, found out of the blue, and I just found it very cool. Thought, hey, I gotta try that. I tried it, got better. Here I am. But enough about me. So let's go to the regular snare, or the very similar to the first snare I really stuck with. It's pretty much just like whispering to somebody, like, hey, like kind of like you would in elementary school or something like that. But it's pretty much but it has more emphasis on it, kind of like the kick drum and the regular what I had when I first started. So instead of it's you're pretty much just putting more emphasis on it. And instead of just going like that, you curl your lips in like this, and then you force out just like a kick drum, and then you go right to from here to like that, and you're pretty much forcing air out just like the kick drum. All these sounds are pretty much similar. That's why they kind of all start from one area, which is obviously the mouth, but the formation of the lips kind of sound different. Like, that's why it's so easy to go fast when you go kind of like that. And it's fairly simple once you get the hang of it. You will realize, like, you know, you could be innovative. Obviously, like, you know, similar to like guitar and stuff, like, you know, how to play this song. Really, how those guys made those songs in guitar, it's really similar to the beatbox. They just like, you know, were doing it on the top of their heads, some of them. They were just messing around and then they end up coming up with a new riff or a new bridge. Kind of like how I was able to like, you know, come up with new dubstep sounds when I dubstep beatbox and stuff. And then you'll soon realize, like, you know, it's all similar and stuff. And then you'll get even more hang of it, so you'll be able to innovate. But yeah, in conclusion, I hope you guys get better with my videos. If there's any way you want to critique my videos, then feel free to in the comments. And I hope you guys learn easily with my videos. I hope you guys get better with your beatboxing. And I'll see you next video. The next video is going to be very simple, not even a minute and a half video, just teaching the different hi-hats. That's pretty much it for that video, so I'll see you guys in that video.